how's it going, my fellow Homo sapiens? It's your boy Uzumaki Shadoll, and I'm here with
the Great Cosmic.
And what we're doing here is talking about an update version of my Shadoll deck on Dead Pro. So first thing first, we start off with 3 Falcon, the 2-star tuner. His effects reads, once he's flipped, you can special summon 1 Shadoll monster out of the graveyard, face down position. Also, if he's destroyed by a card effect or sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can special summon him back on the field and face down.
Yeah, this is a really good card. Like, there's no real way to get rid of him. I mean, of course you can destroy him by battle, but with all other cards and effects, he's gonna come right back.
Yeah, I mean, you attack into him, he flips, you special summon 1 Shadoll monster out the graveyard. So good. So next we run 3 Shadoll Hedgehog. And please don't get them confused with Sonic. So basically his effect is when he flips on the field, he allows you to get a Spell or Trap Shadoll card. And when he is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can get any Shadoll monster from your deck and add to your hand.
That is a beastie effect.
So he got a searcher. He's a searcher.
I see, like, so from what I'm seeing so far, they have a lot of hand control.
Yeah. Just straight up. So nice. The next one we have is 3 Shadoll Lizards. Basically, his effect is when he is flipped, you can target 1 monster on the field and destroy it. When this card is sent to the graveyard, you can send 1 Shadoll card from your deck to the graveyard. So this card right here allows you to thin your deck out and allows you to get a lot more effects from your other Shadoll monsters.
Oh yeah.
Not just that, when he flips, you can destroy a monster on the field.
They complement each other really well. Like, really well.
Very well. I have to agree with that. The next one is 2 Shadoll Dragon. I might up him to 3. I'm not for sure yet. I'm keeping him at 2. I like how he is at 2. He's a 1900 B-Stick, and his effect is when this card is flipped, you can target 1 face-up, 1 card your opponent controls, and return it to the hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, destroy 1. You can destroy 1 Spell or Trap card on the field.
I'm not gonna lie. I would put him at 3. I would definitely put him at 3 because that's just like, oh, you would take a monster, oh, you're gonna blow him up some kind of way. You know what? You just lost out.
Yeah. I mean, he's really good. When I first built the deck, I had him at 2. I might be upgrading him to 3, definitely. And now we got the drawer from the deck, Shadoll Beast. I got him at 2 because he's a tribute summon. I don't want to have 3 in hand. It's horrible to have 3 in hand. But his effect reads, when he's flipped, you can draw 2 cards and send 1 to the graveyard. Best thing, when you send that 1 card to the graveyard, that card is sent by card effect, so a Shadoll is going to go off some type of way. His other effect is when he is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, draw 1 card.
Good effect. Really good effect. If there was a way that he can be summoned without, if he wasn't a tribute summon and he can just be special summon some type of way, it'll be even better.
Well, actually, it's a combo. So I'll send him to the graveyard by a card effect. I'll flip Falcon, special summon him face down in defense position, and next turn I'm going to flip him, draw 2 cards. So good. Now, I know a lot of people is saying that the Lightsworn build is a bad build. You're going to mill some good stuff, but so far, out of all the plays I've had with the Shadolls, I feel that the Lightsworn build, to me personally, is a really good build. I like it for a simple reason. We have darks and we have lights. They complement each other well. Now, the milling, yeah, it could be a problem at times, but I haven't witnessed being milled out. I haven't had that problem. So let's go ahead and talk about who we have. So we have Lumina. Basically, she targets 1 card on the field, switch to defense, and destroys. At the end phase, she mills 3.
Sniper today.
Sniper, get that back row. 1700 attack. Then we have Raikou. Flip, destroy 1 card on the field.
Always a good card to have. Always a good card to have.
So, I have 3 of these guys. You're not going to want to attack my face down monsters. Hands down. I'm going to blow something up or return something back to the hand. Okay? 2 effect bailers. You can't go wrong with effect bailer. You know what he does. He negates your monster effect. Allow them to seed up. Get ready to do a big play. Effect bailer. No. Negate.
I mean, yeah, basic staple for a deck.
Not just that, it's a 1-star tuner. Next we have is BLS. Now, out of the whole time I played Yu-Gi-Oh!, I never played BLS, and this is actually the first time me playing BLS. Great card, so powerful.
Especially in the New Age Twilight deck, too. Let me go ahead and drop it from the hand.
Next is 2 Chaos Sorcerers. So good. He has that removal play. ability just to remove one monster from play. Not just that, he goes great with Falcon for a simple reason. He's 6 stars, and Falcon's 2, so I can go for Beezles. Great monster, special summon from the hand. Now, one thing that really makes this deck good is Shadoll Fusion. Basically, if your opponent has a monster from their extra deck, you can use materials directly from your deck to get your fusions out. And you know, fusions, we haven't seen fusions do a lot since a long time now.
The last time we seen fusions do good was Gladiator Beast, and before that, it was on the anime where Joey would get Flame Swordsman.
Yeah, so we really got some cool fusions there. Now, one card I'm playing, I love it, I got it at 3, is Super Polymerization. I just love when my opponent's playing light dark monsters. I take it and use them for my own materials. Such a good card. I can play it in their battle phase. I can play it in their end phase. I can play it in their main phase. And it's great. They can't negate this card.
It's just, you know what? This is going to happen. It's going to be either the easy way or the hard way. Matter of fact, guaranteed hard way.
Yeah, I like to let my opponent just go all off, get this powerful ass monster on the field. It's like, oh, that's a dark monster. Battle phase, attack. Okay, when you attack, declare your attack. Super Polymerization. Thank you, bro. Oh, now you're feeling salty. Okay, we have 3 Dark World dealings. Basically, you draw a card, discard a card. Guess what? All these Shadolls get their effects. I draw a card, discard, draw another card. You know, draw a card, ditch, special summon, search, blow up your back row, or send a card from my deck to my graveyard. That's a Shadoll.
So rude.
I didn't know at first, but all Shadoll monsters are spellcasters. Equip, tribute, draw 2 cards. So I'll do something like flip, draw 2 cards. You know what? Equip, tribute, draw 2 more cards. So good.
That's a nice one. I would probably put that at 3, but that's just maybe I'm just being greedy though.
Or I'll summon her, blow up your back row, equip, tribute, draw 2 cards. Next we have Shadoll Roots. We're running 3 Shadoll Roots. Basically, special summon. It can be used as a Shadoll material. It's good for defense. And when it's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, I can get a Shadoll spell or trap card. a spell card from my deck, from my graveyard to my hand. And the last but not least is 2 safe zones. I had 2 room for 2 cards. I didn't know what I wanted to put in there, so I put safe zone in there. Such a great card. So what you think about the deck so far before we ever get to the extra deck?
Honestly, I'm wondering about the safe zone. Because honestly, I like the way your build is done. I am just kind of curious about the safe zone what else you could have played, like maybe the Shallow Grave. That's what that's my own personal opinion.
Safe zone basically when we got her on the field, they can't target her and they can't destroy her with card effects. They would have to destroy the safe zone. When safe zone is destroyed, it destroys the monster on the field. She's not destroyed by card effects, so she just sits on the field.
You know what? I take back what I was saying previously, and yeah, let's go to the extra deck.
So safe zone's really good. Not just that, they could MST it. I could chain, equip it to their monster. It goes to the graveyard, destroy the monster. It's a lot of good plays there with safe zone. So our extra deck is this beautiful Shadoll here, Shadoll Mad Rush. I believe that's how you pronounce the name. Very bad with his name, but basically this card right here limits both players. However, what it does is you and your opponent can only special summon once per turn. So much control, people. Can't be destroyed by card effects. So the only way to beat this card is A, remove it from play, or B, attack over it.
And it's not going to be easy, especially if you get around to putting a Wonder Wand on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, she is just such a good card. She makes this deck so much better. Because I'll sit her on the field, and usually people need to normal summon, special summon, then a seed or synchro. But you special summon for that second monster, you're just sitting there, just like, ugh.
And with a lot of decks, they have to sync, special, exceed. And when you only got one, you got to make it count. And a lot of people don't know how to do that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know how to counteract this card. The next one we have is Shadoll Nithmus. Very hard names to pronounce. But this is the beater. 2,800 attack, 2,500 defense. Oh my goodness. Not just that, when she special summon, I can send one Shadoll card from my deck to the graveyard to get one of those effects. When she's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, I can get a Shadoll spell a trap card from a graveyard added to my hand. When this card is attack a monster that is special summoned, it instantly destroys it before damage count.
That's an evil card.
Just so nasty, so nasty. I seen a lot of people have monsters on the field, don't read the card, run into her like, oh yeah, you're gonna bulldozer and your monster dies. 2 Beetles, great card, great in this deck, so powerful, 3,000 attack, 3,000 defense. It's just so much raw power.
That's just a card that is hard to get around, period.
This is period. It's hands down. A random Stardust, he won't be there long. Once I find something else to put in Stardust's place, I will remove Stardust. I don't need him. He's not doing anything. 2 Sector Knights. I had some room. You know what? Why not?
And then you have a lot of 4-star monsters as well, so might as well do it.
Yeah, you never know. I might want to blow up my opponent's field. It happens. Next, 2 101s. Great card. You already know what it does. Detach 2, take a special summon monster. Or when this card is destroyed, detach a card and it stays on the field. 2100 beater. And last but not least, 2 Star Eaters. This monster of a synchro is just so powerful, so much a beater. 3200 attack, 2800 defense. When this card attack is unaffected by any card effects until damage step. Not just that. Okay, Roots is, let's see here. Roots is, I believe, a 9-star. Yeah, 9-star with Falcon. Guess what? You know,
Star Eater.
You know what's happening.
Nom nom nom.
You know what's happening.
Nom 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 on the life points.
So for the side deck, I'm still working on side deck. 3 Royal Decrees. You can't go wrong. 3 mistakes. Now, yes, I do search through the deck. However, I don't have to search through the deck to win. If I'm going to get something like Bousions or something that needs to search through the deck, that's just going through the deck so much, you know what? I want to stop that. I'm removing these soul charges. I know they're going to get banned. And personally, I really don't care for them. And 3 Forbidden Lances. You can't go wrong with Forbidden Lance.
It is a staple.
So far, overall, what do you think about this deck? Do you think this deck is tournament ready? Do you think this deck could actually win like a YCS or change the meta, how the game is played today?
Honestly, I like the way the build is. Again, of course, everybody has their own cup of tea. You're a more aggressive player than I, me being more defensive. I would probably throw in a Paradox Fusion, only because you have a lot of fusion monsters, and you can go ahead and use them to cancel out effects, and then bring them right back without wasting any what's something it's called without wasting any resources.
Interesting.
And I do still like Shallow Grave because it summons a monster on your opponent's side of the field, and then you can just quick super poly that monster, and just go ahead and proceed to go ahead and just let you see the hope in their eyes, and then you see the hope flutter. I mean, that's just the way that I am. Granted, this is a pure beat down bully deck, and honestly, I would make it myself.
Yeah, I love to see other people build their Shadolls. I'm interested to see how everyone's going to build their Shadolls. I mean, everybody have their own little taste. Personally, with this deck, it has a lot of power, but it has a lot of control. You know, I'm going to sit on these monsters, these fusion monsters. I'm going to sit on them. I'm going to sit on Beezles, and just beat my opponent down slowly, but to make sure I have control. Make sure I can control how my opponent plays.
The only thing about it is I see 2 cards that actually might give you a little bit of a problem.
Go ahead.
I believe it's in Imperial Order that negates all flip effects. So that might actually cause you a little problem. And then Intervening Lights, the one that's a good card for Ghost Tricks, and it makes it so you can't flip a monster face down. Again, those are minor stops, but you can still sink and super poly your way out of almost any situation.
Yeah, that is true. Now, for cards like that, I know once this deck comes out, those cards that you're talking about is going to be something a lot of people have in their side deck. So I'm definitely going to run at least 2 to 3 MSTs in my side deck. World Decrees is always something. You know, I have the World Decrees. World Decrees go in a lot of my decks. I rarely play traps. As you see here, I only have 5 traps. So I'm hoping to get that area where the weakness for this deck, because like Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, Light Imprisoning Mirror can hurt this deck. Skill Drain could hurt this deck real bad. So World Decree is my counteract to those cards. But that's all I have for you today. I'm Shadoll.
And my name is The Great Cosmic.
And I appreciate you watching. Tell me what you feel about, how you feel about this deck in the comment box below. Let me know Do you think this deck is good? And if you do not think the deck is good, list why you don't think the deck is good. List what you would change in this deck to make this deck better. I love to hear from you. I love to see your comments. Please subscribe, rate. It really helps the channel. And y'all have a great day.